In this video, I will show you how to change from being a broke to being a rich fellow selling divine dishes in Minecraft. I'm G and let's hop into it. Before we start, this design I'm making is fully AFK friendly and it's only for making divine dishes 1, not for divine dishes 2 or divine dishes 3. These are for next tutorials, so subscribe if you want to see them. You won't find everything in the market district or at town because hoppers cost emerald coins, chests you can craft them, droppers you can craft them, dispensers too, redstone dust mine them, and redstone torches craft them. Good luck making the material.
To make a divine dish farm, you'll need to know the machines. Sun Tzu.
Starting with the auto crafter, we'll explain how it works and the basics of it. Let's place it down. It's a 9x9, pretty big. It has 9 inputs, here they are, and 1 input over here. To get the input, we'll place a chest or a hopper facing down. If we right click, we'll see buffer. This is where the input stuff will go, and this is the pattern. We will give the auto crafter what do we want to craft, like craft diamonds, swords, like this. It will go here, the pattern. It doesn't take any resources. This recipe, it contains 2 unique items, diamonds and sticks. If the recipe has 9 unique items, you will use 9 inputs, just like the divine dish. So we'll take 2 inputs, we'll put the sticks, diamonds. Then if you want to turn this on, we'll place a redstone torch or any redstone signal. We see smoke coming out of it. This means it is on. So if we check the chest, we'll see 9 diamond sword. That was easy. But how about the auto cooker? Let's see how it works. Here is the auto cooker. It is a 3x3 in 7 blocks tall. We place it down. All of these are inputs and outputs, but I prefer this as an input and this as an output. There is another output down there. Here is the other output. You can place a chest over here or a hopper facing down. This auto cooker only cooks organic stuff, so it doesn't cook stone or these stuff, but it does cook carrots and animals. Of course, they are organic. So to cook carrots, for example, let's place carrots over here and let's turn the machine off. It's off like that and on like this. We check the chest, we'll see cooked carrot going into the chest. But what if you want to cook animals? Well, you can buy spawners from the shopping district or town. For example, we have chicken spawner. We'll place it here. Here it is. Then we'll see a chicken drops and get killed. Bam. If you check the chest, we'll see feather and cooked chicken. And here is the problem. The drops are cooked chicken and feather. So we need to filter the cooked chicken from the feather. How do we do this? We'll use this auto sorter. How it does work? Let me teach you. Here is the auto sorter. So this is an input, this is an input. If you take this as an input, this will be an output and empty. This is a filtered output, so if we filter chicken, chicken will go here, but the non-filtered stuff will go to this chest. To rotate this, we right click over here like this, bam, and it's rotating. So if you want it like this, we'll place it, we'll put the chicken and we'll right click on the pipe to rotate it this and like this. So it's now connected to the chest. The non-filtered stuff that we don't need, we'll put it over here and we'll put a chest over here. For it to work, we'll need a hopper instead of this chest. We place this thing, you'll see it kill the stuff, not go here, but it go here. We will wait for the feather to drop. Here, a feather. So this will filter the stuff so it can be efficient. Pigs just drop pork chops and carrots just drop carrots. So we need 3 for crops, 3 for animals, and that's it. Let's move on to the redstone timer. Let's say you do not want the feather, you do not need it at any cost. So now this, when feather get dropped here, it will get burned and destroyed, and you will just get the chicken. This is where the redstone timer hole comes in place. We place it, we'll see 5 tabs. One for hours, one for minutes, one for seconds, and one for pulse when elapsed. That means how many times it will get activated. And this, what's the time between an activation and activation. So we do not want it like this. Let's say 0.5 seconds. And this, let's say 1. It will be always active like this. If we connect it to this dispenser, we'll hear it ticking. Now, if we activate this again, you see a chicken. Up, down, killed. Chicken, no feather. See? It got dropped. And here's the role of this redstone timer. Everything is easy. And now if we combine everything in this chest, auto sorter, the dispensers, the auto cookers, the redstone timer, the blocks, the lava bucket, the auto crafter, everything will get rich by selling divine dishes. So let's see the tutorial. Let's first start with placing an auto crafter down. And to make the divine dish, we'll need these items. Put one by one in the pattern. The order doesn't matter. So, the crafting recipe has 9 unique items. Therefore, we'll use 9 inputs. All the 9 inputs. 4 for crops, potatoes, carrots, beetroot, and bread. 1 for eggs. And the rest for the meat, steak, cooked chicken, mutton, and pork chop. Let's start with the hardest, being the crops farms, since it has well terrain, a lot of redstone timers, etc. So let's start with this. Take 4 inputs like these and branch them. Get it far from the crafter so you can get space. Now look to the direction of this from the output way and branch it. Make sure you get something like this. So branch looking this way, branch looking this way, joint branch, and a branch looking this way. Just make sure they don't interrupt. Now choose 3 blocks to break. We'll choose these. Get an auto cooker and place it like this. Make sure the output is going to the crafter's way. Do this step for 2 more branches. Now the leftover branch will put in the end an auto crafter. Make sure the output is linked to this hopper that is going to the main crafter. In this crafter, get wheat, right click and make a bread in the pattern. Here it is. So this way will be the wheat farm. These will be the carrot, potatoes and beetroot farm. Go 3 blocks away from this hopper. So 1, 2, 3. Break the block under. From this way and this way, break 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. Break another line of 9. You can get something like this. Get some temporary blocks and build 1, 2, and extend it. Now place the wrappers facing down. Shift to the edge and right click. Leave the temporary blocks and now place a lava bucket in this side, this corner, and 1 in the middle. I don't recommend using fire because it's laggy. Too much fire can lag your PC, so lava is a safe option. Now fill this line. Above these temporary blocks, place hoppers facing down. Then extend the temporary blocks from the back by 1. Remove the first temporary blocks. After that, choose what farm this will be, so I'm going to choose the potatoes farm. Then place a sorter, rotate it if it's spawned like this. Then right click with the potato here. So rotate on the pipe, right click. Now go from the middle and link it to this sorter. So go up and like this. We'll connect this hopper with 4 hoppers that are linked to these sorters. The same thing from this side. You can break these temporary blocks now. Now we need to always activate these droppers. So get redstone repeaters and link them to the droppers. Get redstone and link them to the repeaters. Get a timer and link it to the middle redstone. We'll later set up all the redstone timers, so now we don't get any lag. This filter, you repeat it in this. You must repeat it here for the wheat farm and one of these. You won't build the filter for the carrot farm. For example, we'll take this as a carrot farm. We straight build the carrot farm. But for these other 2, we'll need to build the filter. To filter the wheat sorter, you'll get wheat and right click. And to filter the beetroot, you'll get a beetroot, not a beetroot seed, and right click. To get more storage, you can break these hoppers in the middle one that is connected to this middle sorter and replace it with a double chest. Now get to the edge and build a 9x1 dirt line. 8, 9. Build an 8x1 dirt line again. 1 and 8, and then link them with this edge. After that, just fill the hole. Repeat this in the other farms. However, to build the carrot farm, you need to do this. Go 3 blocks away from this hopper. So 1, 2, 3. Go 4 blocks. 1, just like the other farms, but no breaking is here. Go 1 block up and place hoppers. After that, place a block in this middle one. Place another one and link a hopper to it. Link 4 hoppers from the 2 sides with that middle one. Break this block, place a double chest link to this hopper, and now link the double chest with this. Now you can make the 9x9 dirt surface and fill. After you finish building the dirt surfaces, go from the middle blocks and count 4 dirt blocks. So 1, 2, 3 and 4, and break the 5th one. Go down, place a slab under that 5th one, and place water bucket on top. Don't right click on the slab, it will go down. Right click on the dirt, and you can place a trapdoor or a slab. I prefer a trapdoor, it looks good. Now do the same thing with the other 4 farms. So 1, 2, 3, 4, break the 5th one, slab, water and trapdoor. If you didn't place the trapdoor, the water that will come from the dispensers will get interrupted by this water block. And if you didn't place the slab here, the water will go down and this redstone circuit will get destroyed. After you've done this, get a hoe, any hoe, iron hoe, diamond hoe, any hoe, and tile the dirt surface. After you've done this, and after the farm logs get wet, get magic fertilizer and fill the farmland with it. Then repeat this process for the other 3 farms. After you've finished, get to a corner, place a temporary block and go up 1 block, fill this with other blocks and put a dispenser up there. If you put a dispenser here instead of here, the water will flow and stop here. You won't get any crops in these hoppers, so you won't get any profit, you won't make the farm working. So that's why make sure to put the dispensers 2 blocks above the farmland. Extend this block with 2 other blocks and fill the lines. Go to the middle and place 1 block. Link repeaters to the dispensers, link redstone dust with the repeaters, and link the redstone dust with the timer. Now fill the dispensers with water buckets. Then make this circuit for the other 3 farms. Make sure to not break these blocks. After you've finished, get any block of choice and surround the farm with these blocks. And make sure this surrounding should be 1 block taller than the dispenser so the crops don't get launched in the sky or get flushed here. You'll get something like this. Now repeat this for the other 3 farms. I recommend building with a spawn proof block like glass or leaves so mobs doesn't spawn in your farm and blow it up. After you finish, you'll get something like this. Now get down and check the sorters. So this is the potato farm. Make sure the sorters have the correct material. So this has dirt and this has potatoes. Dirt is an imposter. Kill the intruder and now plant potatoes here. If you do not plant the correct crop from the sorters won't work and you'll get a failed divine dish farm. Make sure to check for any intruders in the farms. So this is the wheat farm, no intruders found. Then plant. Check for intruders, no imposter found here, and plant beetroot. For the last farm, it's the carrot farm. It doesn't have a filter so we can check it for imposters. You just plant carrot, plant beet. The role of the fertilizer is to automatically plant the crop again, so if we break, it gets planted automatically, and even if we jump, run, jump, the farmland won't break. Last thing, plant carrots. After you've done planting, you've finished building the crops farms. We just need to set up the timers and we'll be fine. Now let's build the egg farm. It's the second hardest one since you need chicken. First thing to do is to branch hoppers. Make sure they don't connect with any autococker or the farms. Starting with this hopper, we'll build a 3x3. So 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2. Get blocks to block the chicken from escaping. This will be enough. Now to spawn chicken, it's either you lead them with a lead or lead them with a seed, or make this wall 3 blocks high, leave 1 block and put grass blocks on the hoppers. Place the chicken spawner and we wait for them to spawn. Here is one chicken. Here is the second one, but this is a waste of time since I am in creative. I'll use the spawn eggs, so make sure after we get the desired amount of chicken, break these grass blocks and get your chicken down to the hopper level. Don't get too much chicken so you don't overclock the hoppers, and now you can break the third layer of the wall. Get a torch, no mobs spawn here, and blow them up. Now break 3 blocks and put the auto cooker. Make sure the output is here and it's going to the crafter like this. Here it is. Now we finished 2 parts of the farm, the crops and the eggs. Now we need the meat farms. As always, branch hoppers and make sure they don't connect to any of the other hoppers or cookers. You will get something like this. Move 5 blocks from the hoppers, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Break a block. Place 2 temporary blocks and extend. Place a dropper and put lava. Then block the lava with the ground blocks. Break this and this. Get a sorter and place it. Let's say for example this will be a chicken farm, so we get cooked chicken and filter it. Now get a chest and shift and place it on the input. Don't make this mistake. Replace the chest with hoppers. If you don't replace chests with hoppers, the stuff won't go through the sorter. Repeat this process twice. Take for example mutton. Now you link these hoppers with the sorters. Put a chest for more storage. Place a block in front of this top chest. Get an auto cooker and place it on this block. Break the block, then there it is. To make the pork chop farm, go 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Build the 2 blocks and place a chest on top. Then place a block on front. Break these 2 and place an auto cooker. Now link the hoppers with the chest. Then go to the big farm that doesn't have a filter. Place a big spawner in this slot. Check what we have here. So we have mutton. This will be the sheep spawner. We have here the steak cow spawner and here the chicken spawner. Then place a redstone timer linked to this dropper like this. We finished building all the farms. Now let's set up the timers. Go to the water dispenser timer and put it at 50 minutes. 2 pulses when elapsed and 30 linked between pulses. Now copy the same thing for all the dispenser timers. For the dropper timers, we'll do it 10 linked between pulses and 1 pulses when elapsed. Copy it to all the dropper timers. Make sure to place glass or any block around the droppers so the items don't get trapped into your inventory when walking here. Now get redstone torches and place them near every machine. For the machines that are floating, we'll go here near them. Build 3 blocks tall and redstone torch. You will then see animals going and getting killed like this. Sheep, this. Power these 2 and power the crafters. Same thing. Make sure you don't place a redstone torch near the hoppers, it will lock the hoppers. Place a redstone torch on the main crafter. Now what you need to do is go to settings. Make sure that the simulation distance is on 12. And now you wait 50 minutes so all the crops grow and the dispensers flow. See you in 50 minutes. Here it is. You can see that it's working and it's working. We see smoke and we check the output chest that we didn't place. Let's place our output chest and check. Let's go, divine dishes. Well, that's how you make a divine dish farm. If you want to automatically sell your divine dish, you need an ATM like this. Divine dish comes from top using a hopper. It gets automatically sold and you collect your money. Let me show you this ATM with a divine dish machine. Go down. Let's first say hi to Bonito. Well, this is my divine dish machine. We go here, we go down. You'll see a hopper linked to the ATM. The chests are full of divine dish. You see here money. If I click it, I get the money in my bank. There it is. Hope I showed you how to make a divine dish farm. Hope you understand and see you in the next video.